Mike, what's up?
Joey, thanks for taking the time this morning, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. No problem.
You don't like to sit around, apparently. I mean, you are a very busy man.
No, I definitely, I just, actually, I don't feel like I do enough, to be honest with you.
Oh, man.
I really don't. I'm bumming that I haven't done as much as I used to do. So I'm trying to pick her back up,
Right. Well, you got a couple of things going on. One is your Journey cover band Beyond Frontiers. They're going to be at the Vault, New Bedford, October 20th. And, well, let me try to clarify with you at first. Do you call it a tribute band or a cover band?
Yeah. You know what? I don't like either one of them, but there's got to be one of them there, right?
Right.
I guess tribute. Most people associate these things as a tribute. I've been calling it a night of Journey music, but it's just. I guess it's the same thing. I just didn't want to feel like I was, trying to put the clothes on and try to look alike and the whole
Right.
thing. It's all about the music, and I mean, I don't worry about dressing up or anything. I just want to be really good on stage and play the songs great and be a good band, So, yeah, I mean, it is a night of Journey music, but I guess you can call it a tribute. You know? Cover band, I don't know. Either one. Doesn't matter, I guess. Does it really matter?
Well, if anyone doubts that Joey Belladonna from Anthrax, one of the heaviest bands in the land from the last 40 years, can do Journey, you've been doing this for a few years, but I will direct them to the Anthrax Anthems album, which is the album of covers, and the version of Keep On Running, which is really fantastic. And what is it about Journey's music that wanted you to get this project going?
Well, I've been singing Journey stuff throughout the years, but never had a band that I thought that would be, willing to do it correctly and lengthy, where it could keep it going. I've always liked the music so much. I've owned all the music. I liked Journey long before Steve even came. I have all those records, so I was really into the band a lot. But of course, when Steve came along, I was down with singing that live somewhere, and just put it together and said I wanted to do a whole night of it. I just thought it would be fun, and it looked like a blast, and we do have a blast doing it.
Is it true that you auditioned for Anthrax by singing "Oh Sherry" by Steve Perry?
No, I wouldn't call it an audition. They called me and asked me if I wanted to come up, first of all. I didn't even know anything about them, but they offered me to come up and check them out. So I checked them out, but it was one of those moments where you get in the booth and you're like, okay, let's get the headphones on, get you all situated, let's get some levels here. And I said, okay, what, I'll just start singing. I'll start singing some stuff, and I just did a couple of Journey kind of a cappella stuff. So, and it was kind of totally different for them. It was like, wait a minute, this guy, wait a minute, so it was good.
Well, obviously you did really well, and also has anybody from Journey ever approached you about maybe singing with them?
No, and I've jammed with I think many times I've done the crew sound check, and I've spent many days with the band overall. I mean, I don't even want to go into it, but we did a lot of stuff together here and there on shows that they did over the years. So, I know, and I've been in touch with Dean a lot, and but no one's ever really asked me about joining or anything like that, which would have been interesting,
Yeah. Well, what if they called you like right now and said, "We need you to come out with us"?
I would definitely be really interested in doing that. That would be great. Not that I think that that's going to happen, but yeah, it would be great. I'd love that challenge. It would be great.
It is a challenge, isn't it? Because you're doing primarily Steve Perry stuff. Is it a great way to keep your voice in shape?
Oh yeah, because it's dynamic. There's a lot of ups and downs. We're actually doing everything in the right key. There's no tuning down and all that stuff. And it's just variables of styles, which I like. There's a lot of, even with the ballads and stuff, you have to learn how to, take on different elements of music. So, and I like it. It's very, very versatile,
I was reading an article you were talking about what's kind of a big subject these days, and it's lip syncing, backing tracks. Like you just said, you're not tuning down. You're doing it all for real. But how do you feel about that? There's so many other bands that have backup musicians, or they're singing to a backing track. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I wouldn't want to do anything I don't really feel comfortable with, especially when you're used to doing it so amazingly and comfortable. And for me, my fun part is to be able to sing everything great and do it well, you know. I mean, same with Anthrax. I mean, I go out there and do my thing, and that's the best part of it. That's the musician in you to take on, you know, just do it for real, you know. Otherwise, well, I don't want to be there. I mean, what the hell's the sense of doing that if I'm not doing it myself? It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's the whole part of it. Same with if I was drumming, you know, I want to be able to physically do all of it.
You've been with Anthrax like 40 plus years. You're doing Beyond Frontiers. You've got a couple other projects. You got Joey's Jukebox, which is going to be actually in Foxborough in a couple of weeks here in Massachusetts on September 15th. So
yeah, that's a cool thing.
Yeah, what is that? Cool. What is that exactly?
What it is, I have over the years put together 700 and some songs, right? And it's anything from A to Z, you could imagine. I mean, if I showed up and I said, I just feel like doing 2 hours of Steely Dan, I could. Or I could do, Eagles for 2 hours, or Toto for 2 hours, or Journey for 3 hours. Actually, I do more Journey than this band live. So, I mean, I have tons of stuff that I put together and that I sing just constantly. And it's kind of like just me singing to my tracks, really nonstop, kind of for 4 hours, you know.
Can people like yell out requests and stuff?
Yeah, you know, I've had people yell out requests. I mean, a lot of times I'm already into the next song by the time anybody asks, but I have, and then, you know, it turns into more of a free-for-all, which is, it can be good, and then other times it's like slows things down because somebody yells out 6 songs that I don't do. I'm like, oh, no, I don't know. No. You know, it's like, oh, fuck, let me just keep going. Let me do my thing, and like it was a band, you know, and it turns out to be more fun like that. But, yeah, I can take requests, especially if I do know something, I'll do it.
Again, that's Joey's Jukebox coming up September 15th in Foxborough at the Six String. So what I wanted to lead up to with that to ask you, you're doing so much, you're singing so much, and you've been doing it for a very long time. And I know everybody's different. What is your key to preserving your voice and to perform at the level you perform?
I don't know. I just think it's, you know, I work at it quite a bit. I'm consistent to how I approach things. I'm very, very cautious of how I live, you know. Mm-hmm. So I just try to I just focus on what I need to do, and it takes me to where I need to go. You know, it's just, you definitely have to pace yourself too, just as well.
Right. Well, you're on it. You're still doing an amazing pace. I mean, it seems like you've got a lot of projects going at the same time and still sounding amazing.
Yeah, I love to entertain, you know. It's fun to sing, you know.
Yeah. That's what it's about, man, about loving it. Well, Joey, thank you very much for taking the time. Joey's Jukebox will be at the Six String in Foxborough, September 15th, and then the night of Journey music, Beyond Frontiers, October 20th at the Vault in New Bedford. Joey Belladonna, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you.